Hi, welcome to the StarFleet Leadership Academy. I'm Jeff Dixon. I'm your host through these hallowed halls of this Leadership Academy, where some of the greats have learned lessons. Captain James Tiberius Kirk learned how to cheat the Kobayashi Maru in that simulator where he actually changed the way that the simulation worked so there was a way to survive because he just didn't believe in the no-win scenario. But that's not what I want to talk to you about. What I want to talk to you about is a leadership lesson that as leaders, sometimes we're uncomfortable learning. And here's what it is. Sometimes when you have an idea and it seems crazy, give it some time to percolate because it may not be as crazy as you think. Now, that doesn't mean that you're not crazy. And it doesn't mean you don't have some crazy ideas. But the best illustration I can give for you is this. And once I say this one word, you're going to know exactly what I'm talking about. Because see, some ideas are not as crazy as you think. Ready for it? Spandex. That's right. Spandex. Who in the future thought spandex was a good idea to wear? And yet, over and over again in Star Trek, what do they wear? They're wearing spandex uniforms. Spandex here, spandex there, spandex everywhere. Spandex seems to be the clothing of future graduates of StarFleet Academy. I suppose if it's cool enough for Captain James T. Kirk, it's cool enough for you and me, even though if I were designing a spacesuit, it wouldn't be spandex. So, for all of you who have all that 80s wear that you thought was out of style, maybe you ought to go dig it back out and put it back on. You might be cooler than you think. You won't be, but you might be cooler than you think. You won't be, but, well, you get the idea. But spandex is a crazy idea. Now, you understand, don't you, that in Star Trek, there were some budgetary restrictions. Spandex was as futuristic as they could get at the time, and it looked like it'd be something that would come out of the future. If it were me, I'd figure out how to wear a pair of Levi jeans into the future, because to me, they'll be more comfortable. But neither here nor there, spandex. It's a crazy idea, right? But yet, it's worked. And to this day, in the Star Trek creations that are out there, they're still wearing some form of spandex because that seems to be all they wear in the future. Some ideas are not as crazy as they seem. And for a leader, sometimes what starts as a crazy idea, if you give it time, might just come back around and make a lot more sense. The key is don't rush it. Give it time to gel. Give it time to resonate. Make sure you think through it. Think through the positives. Think through the negatives. And then, at the end of the day, put on your spandex and go. Be brave. Be daring. Boldly go where no one's gone before. Spandex. Word for the day from the Leadership Academy.